All right. I am going to be switching. Oh, I don't have a nickname.
I
What
think
is
that
your
was
nickname?
my poll. Let me look it up.
John Calibro says his speed was also faster than mine.
Ninetales, let's see. Kurama from Naruto, Soul Flame,
Flare. It's the fastest and the shortest.
Flare.
The other ones all have
Keaton.
spelling problems.
Name it Keaton.
Nope, I don't know how to spell that without having it open.
Aeaton.
No thanks. It's Flare. And besides, I like picking Shadow's names.
You hear that, guys? Make nicknames shorter and you increase your chances of being picked.
You know, sometimes it is just that simple.
Yeah, the shorter the better.
I also don't understand the Keaton reference.
It's from the N64 Legend of Zelda games.
I see. Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we have Speedrunner 020 with us.
Hopefully I'm not echoing.
Nope, not anymore. Turns out a reboot of my computer was, in fact, all I needed to do was fix the sound problem. So that is great. Also, Speed figured out what the speed problem was. There's obviously a whole bunch of jargon that goes with it, but to make it really short, my turbo was clicking at 3 times a second, and his turbo was clicking at 10 times a second, and that is basically the difference.
That was on 1 times
Yes.
speed too, so his was doing like 12 per second. Mine was doing it like 40 times per second.
Correct. So, anyways, hopefully this makes a big difference.
Now he's gonna win everyone.
I hope that you guys got an opportunity to take a look at the moveset. It wasn't up there very long. After doing a comparison between moveset and stats, it is almost identical to Arcanine, but the difference is Arcanine is in the slow level up group and we are in the medium fast level up group.
It's because Arcanine is a legendary.
However, Speed wanted to point out that Arcanine gets takedown, which, yes, is an improvement over Quick Attack, but if you think about it, Quick Attack is 40 damage, takedown is
90.
80 minus 20.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing though, like early in the game.
Oh wait, actually no. Arcanine hit, I forgot, takedown hurts you like 30%. So it's actually 80 minus 30.
No. Look, here's the thing though, 30%. Early on in the game, though, the opponents are going to have like 20 HP. What's 30% of 20? That's like, what, 3 recoil damage? That's like nothing. So early on, it helps. The extra damage can help, especially with Brock. Later on, though, obviously it's bad.
Well, anyways, I don't know if Arcanine had it, but we do get the great equalizer in Tail Whip. So if there is an enormously bad matchup, like let's say some sort of rock ground type on Brock's team or Brock 2.0, the first trainer after Brock, we can Tail Whip it. So that is not a big deal, but for some Pokemon, it is a big deal.
Yeah.
Hell, look at the last run with Charmeleon. I actually used Tail Whip on like a lot of Pokemon.
I don't think I used Tail Whip once.
Oh, I used Tail Whip probably 3 times on one of Brock's Pokemon and 3 times on
Brock 2?
I want to say it was the 4 Pokemon trainer, but I don't remember.
It's always weird in Randomizer. We just choose to face him over the last, even though the last is probably faster.
No, so here's the reason why I picked the 4 Pokemon trainer. There's this interesting thing where on every single Pokemon on the route, they do this thing where if they have an extra Pokemon, then all of the Pokemon are 1 level lower. So when there are 2 Pokemon, I expect them to be 2 levels higher than the bug trainer's Pokemon. And I think that sometimes 2 levels makes a big difference in the early game.
I figured you were just going to say, like, it's just extra Pokemon for more XP, but that works. I could also just be scarred from that one run that last had a Gyarados followed by another Gyarados, and I just never fought her again.
Oh, I have to answer a question in chat. One of my 19,000 followers who knew me from 2 years ago is actually commenting. Yes, this is MTG Arena meta. We have switched over to Pokemon. That is all.
Yeah, Steve has turned to the dark side of content creation.
But yes, if you're wondering about the name change, that is it. Anyways, I am ready to start. Hopefully, you are too.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so your name wasn't always Steve M Plays?
No, it was MTG Arena meta for like 3 years, and then I amassed a 19,000 followership, which I think is now down to like 14,000. I lost the vast majority of them, and the other ones are just inactive. But that is okay.
Yep. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god, it's so much faster.
You set the number to 5, right?
You know, I don't remember. I thought you said 6.
Yeah. I remember you were going to set it to 6, but then you thought, like, what if I set it to 5? I think I deterred you from that because you can't make it too low.
All right, and our name was Flare, and the props goes to Shadow for giving me the name.
You only just chose that name because it's short.
True, true. All of the other ones were more letters long.
Even though
Haha,
Keaton
Flare.
is only 6 letters.
Victory Bell missed its sleep powder. That would have been miserable.
It hit me, but I woke up on the second turn. You know, guys, maybe I should never have mentioned the whole turbo setting thing, because I now have lost my advantage.
Oh, man. It is so, like, it is night and day different. Holy crap.
I mean, it must have been. Like, I can't imagine my text being 4 times slower than this. That would suck. Oh, wait.
Oh, crap. You know, sometimes I just forget to buy the pokeballs, and I have to walk all the way back.
Alright, there's a surf.
There is a cut user.
Oh. Hey, Steve, I was trying to switch pokeballs to slot 1. I misread the item, and I put Poke Flute in slot 1, and I played it.
That is funny.
I mean, they both start with Poke.
All right. So I guess now I officially... What do I still need? Okay, well, that was the wrong move. Let's see. I still need a fly user and... Let's see, what else?
Egg.
I guess Charmander learned strength, right?
It does. In fact, in the last
That's what I
Charizard run, I actually taught strength instead of looking for Body Slam.
Well, that's interesting. I have 2 cut users.
Well, I have all my HM users now.
All right. Well, thanks to that comment, I now know there's one in the forest. I will be right back.
I tried to talk to the tree item. I accidentally talked to the old man. He won't shut up.
Believe it or not, I'm actually sticking to this spot because I think the XP is more rich than possibly the forest.
On the bright side, since I have all my HM users, I don't have to go to the PC to deposit things.
Like, I mean, 90 XP is pretty good this early.
Kind of is,
well,
yeah.
unfortunately, that's not a good one. Okay, I guess Pinsir's also not very... Maybe the XP isn't nearly as rich as I thought if I'm going to be encountering more of these Charmanders and whatnot.
Let me guess, you were training there because of the Chansey?
Yes, I thought Chansey might have been a little bit higher of an encounter rate.
Honestly, I've noticed, if a Chansey is a lower level, like, it doesn't really give as much as you think it does.
Level 3, I think it was like 100.
Yeah, but I think like a level 5, like Machamp would give more than that.
Oh yeah, level 5 Machamp's like 119. Okay, still have not found a fly user though, unfortunately.
I'm still quite surprised I won that Charizard run without Fly, and how you actually could have won that.
Dragonite. You deceptive fly user. You are even flying on your image.
I still will not forget that one Pokedex entry for Ivysaur in this game. It says specifically it loses the ability to stand on its hind legs, yet its image shows it standing on its hind legs. Like, there's no excuse for that.
What does Bill have? In the last run, Bill was the only check I didn't do.
I didn't do Bill either. In fact, I actually skipped a lot of checks. I just stopped checking key items.
Oh, that's how you save time. I checked every single check except Bill.
And Tower at the time.
Right, Tower was the second and final
funny
check.
Thing is, when you mentioned that, I was walking through Lavender on my way down to Fuchsia because I just got the Pokeflu because I forgot to check the Fly House. And then I'm like, you know what? While I'm here, I should probably go check it. And then I saw it was secret key, and I realized I didn't need anything else, so I quit checking things.
Is this for real?
Yes, it is for real.
This encounter rate, oof. It is something.
Is that a good way or a bad way?
That was a crit. Okay, well, Kabudop's defense is actually not too bad. Despite being double resisted, Ember is better against Kabutops. That Kabutops is a pretty high level, too. I might still be too low of a level, but we're about to find out.
I can guarantee you're too low of a level.
Oh my.
You seeing what I'm saying?
I do in fact see what you're putting down. That was a crit. That was how little damage a crit did.
Yeah, I think in this seed specifically, Arcanine starting moveset would have been a bit better. Just because of the extra damage. Man, the forest actually kind of sucks today. I'm leaving.
Okay, I don't remember if I saved.
Do you ever save?
Oh crap, I just lost half my money too. That is not good.
At least you remembered to buy your balls this time.
True, I did buy my balls.
Yeah.
This time might go differently.
Oh, let's try this again.
Another crit. Please. Why do you spam smokescreen? Why?
Because that's what it does.
That is infuriating, Brock. Knowing it's very winnable, but it's going to go down to luck.
Yeah. Well, I pretty much know what the strat's going to be.
Pray?
Halfly, yeah. That's half of it. There we go. That's how you beat Brock.
Luck? Crits?
No. I was hoping for it to use Bide, and then I would just set up my tail whips.
Oh, you mean the thing I did?
Yeah. It is a bit of luck if you think about it, because you have to hope it uses Bide. Hello, Brock 2.0. Are you going to be easier or harder than Brock today? You're looking in the harder direction.
Interesting. That is an astute opinion.
Well, I was saying that because of Sand Attack, but I did win first try, so it wasn't that bad. Oh no, a Paris. Whatever shall I do?
Get knocked out.
You know what's funny? Whenever I get hit with a bubble and it lowers my speed, if I'm spamming quick attack, that doesn't matter at all. It's just a free badge boost.
Sweet.
What is sweet?
I was worried about flyers, but I got one.
I found my flyer on Route 1.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it.
What was your flyer?
Aerodactyl.
Hey, that was mine too. That's actually kind of funny. Was it in Mount
There's
Moon?
another Aerodactyl.
You found it? Where'd you find it?
Yes.
Just that's it? Just yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want more information? You want me to lie about it?
You know, I already have a flyer. Or do I? How do I know I'm just not trying to pry information off of you?
Well, whether you're prying or not, you succeeded.
Not really. You never told me where it was.
I answered yes, didn't I?
Oh. Oh yeah. Yes, you did. Yeah. What I thought happened was I asked, "Are you going to tell me?" And all I heard from you was yes.
Oh.
That's what I
see.
Now that I think about it, I think I asked, "Was it in Mount Moon?" You said yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I for some reason thought you were saying yes to the last question. Huh, there were Pidgey in this cave too.
Quick attack sucks.
You don't say.
How's everyone doing tonight? So far, so good. We have
Steve
picked
hasn't
up
rage
a
quitted
move.
yet.
We have picked up an advantage that will now save us probably a minute and a half every single run. So Speed has lost one of his dear advantages.
It wasn't on purpose. Steve just never... I mean, it's also on him. He never bothered to look in his settings either.
I mean, I'm not sure how I was supposed to know that.
I don't know. Have you made any attempts to try and figure it out?
Figure what out?
The whole turbo issue?
There was never an issue. I always thought that's just the way turbo is.
Oh, so you... I mean, I guess you never thought there was an issue till now.
Okay, so it's... how should I say it? If somebody has, let's say, NOS on their car, and they never knew about it, like it's just hidden. It's like, I don't know, hidden under a switch or something, and you never knew it existed. And other people, no, that's a terrible example. What am I thinking of?
I get your example.
But if you have an advantage and you never knew it existed, like, would you think to look for it?
No, I guess not.
Exactly.
What the hell did I... Dang it, my Pokeflute's still in slot 1. I just used it in battle by mistake.
Cool, cool.
Ooh, boy, I just found Razor Wind. Are you going to teach that move?
Oh my god, Rock Throw did so much damage. Oh, Raticate with Bubble Beam and Graveler with Rock Throw. That is a hard Misty. Oh my god.
So you're
Holy
saying,
crap.
So you're saying I need to attempt her over and over again?
Yes, exactly. Keep doing that. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, that was an easy first try. I'm kidding with you, dude. I did not actually
I don't
try
even
it.
believe that you've even attempted her yet. You're probably in the middle of attempting her as we speak.
No, I
Like,
was
you're
in the.
probably
I was
just
in
that
the.
close.
No, I was in the PC depositing items when you said that.
Oh.
So now you just saved me time. I'm not going back. For now.
Going back where?
Your mom's house.
Yeah, the best part is you just believe me. You have no idea what team she actually has.
I highly doubt you can make up 2 Pokemon on the spot like that. And make it sound hard.
Here, so instead of running away from Electrode, I just caught it instead. Because it might be hard to run away.
500 IQ strat.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Not sure the Electrode had a choice.
Well, it had a choice of joining my team. It was yes or yes.
That's funny. Dude, this is an easy Misty. What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
I just beat her on the first try.
How many rock throws did she hit you with?
None. I just used Dig. I'll bet you feel real stupid right now.
My mouth has been dropped.
Did you actually attempt her without getting Dig?
Yes.
You actually. How many resets did you get on her?
2. The sad part is, like, the bubble beam, like, did me in. Because,
The bubble
like,
beam
I took damage.
The Raticate Bubble Beam only did like 18 damage or something. It wasn't that bad.
You might be a higher level than me, too.
I was level 22 on her.
Yeah.
I mean, Dig was one of the few moves I remember us learning on the learn set, so that's why I knew I should go get it first before attempting her. Dang, you want a roasting session? Yeah, I guess. Did you actually go back to Misty?
Well, I eventually beat her.
Oh, you beat her without Dig, huh?
Yeah. What? Well, you think I just had the 3 resets and then, I just gave up?
I actually did.
I'm more hard-headed than that.
I mean, it sounds like something you would totally do. I remember runs you gave her 1 attempt and left.
Okay, Oak. Like, come on, man. I can use items in battle all I want.
Hey, that's
Stop
against the
limiting
rules.
me.
That's against the rules, man.
The rules?
Yeah, according to the rules, no items in battle. Unless Professor Oak says you can, in which case he can't stop you. I'm gonna go over here real quick.
Yep, just real quick, Oops.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Thank you. That could have gone horribly wrong.
What do you mean?
I did a thing.
Ah, yes,
I did a
thing.
hard thing.
You going to pop FI hack? Oh, what kind of chat is this? Hey, get out of the door! Get out of the door! The fairy was
I know
kidnapping me.
exactly where you're talking about. It's only 1 of 2 spots. It's either in the
It wasn't in front of the door. It was inside of the door frame.
Okay, well, you have just narrowed it from 2 spots to 1 spot.
You were talking about the PP up. Oh, that explains a lot.
So it was either the T area or the oh crap, what's the other place called?
Fuji? Poke Flute?
No, Fuji doesn't get in the way.
I thought you were talking about the Pokemon getting in the way. The Fly House?
Oh, I know. It's the Celadon Mart when the girl gets in the way.
Oh, I hate that girl so much.
Yeah, it's one of those two spots. Those two are the most frustrating people. Or the grass guy. But to be fair, the grass guy is just an inconvenience. He doesn't actually like stop the game. Those two people just stop the game.
Who's the grass guy?
And Route 1.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. Hey, Shadow, welcome back.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I was struggling to think for a minute.
Ho ho. I love getting that item this early.
Certainly do. You know, one disadvantage of us not starting as a Vulpix, we're never going to get Flamethrower. We're going to have to use Fire Blast.
That's fine. I expect that at this point of it. And how many runs we do, I just expect that at this point.
I guess that's a good point. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a TM I cannot learn. Fire Blast has 5 P. I'll make sure to save my PP ups for that move.
I have not found a PP up yet.
I think I have 1. 2, actually. Now this thing reminds me of Arcanine. Fire Blast is low PP.
Don't trust ranges, people.
But ranges are your friend. They always come through when you need them the most. I'm being sarcastic, you know.
Ah, yes. The Noble Moonstone. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Holy.
Okay, I
know.
know.
Sword stance.
I know where you are.
What do you mean it appears to need a key? I thought I had the key.
Aha. Steve never thought to go get it.
Oh.
That's
why I thought I had the key.
That was one of the first things I did.
I wish I knew which houses were diggable. That could have saved me a lot of time if I had known which houses were diggable in Cerulean.
I don't think any of them are except for Bill's house. You know what? I'm gonna check in here real quick. Ooh, piece of potion.
I think I also know what you're talking about. Real quick, wink wink.
Speed sounding like a 90s horror movie villain. I know where you are. Yeah, I do be like that. Hey, that was convenient. My boyfriend is a maniac when it comes to horror movies. I do not like horror movies. I don't like most kinds of movies.
I'm what you would call jumpy, so I'm not a big fan of them either. But as I transition to an adult, surprisingly, I watch a lot more of them.
Don't listen to this guy. He's watched over 500 days of TV in his life.
Okay, and?
You watch pretty much anything.
Right, but wouldn't that make me more set in my ways, more likely to watch the same things over and over again?
Well, if you've watched that much, surely there's nothing you don't like watching.
I would argue the exact opposite, actually.
You just haven't found the right woman for a horror movie. Well, my girlfriend never made me watch one yet. I'm sure she's into them. That's important.
Crap, I don't have the bike, do I?
Ah, look at Steve with his four-person problems. Well, this run's set in stone. Thank you.
You survived a whole dig? Wow. Good on you. That's not exactly the area I wanted to land when I digged.
I'll read chat in just a sec.
Oh, I do have the bike. I am so stupid. Oh my god.
So I'm guessing
turns out you can improve the speed at which one person can play, but you can't improve the way the person thinks.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you also decided to check Sylph for that one item.
What? No. I'm going the long way.
But you said you just
is
had
all
the
I can
bike.
really say.
You just had the bike, right?
Apparently you're not listening or connecting the dots hard enough. I just said I'm going the long way. I can't believe I had the bike.
Oh, so you do
Are you
have
connecting
the
the dots now?
Yeah. Yes. And I responded by saying, so I'm guessing you also decided to check Sylph.
That you're not
Dude,
contemplating what I'm saying then.
That's where the bike was.
I'm going the long way.
I know. But since you
that
said
has
you had
nothing to do with Sylph.
Unless the bike was there.
No, you're not understanding. Okay. I'm going east of Fuchsia.
Okay. Why don't we just let it go then? We're not understanding
That's what I'm saying. I'm going the long way because I thought I didn't have the bike.
Okay,
now you get it?
Let's just not do this. I'm not getting into a fight. I don't have... Oh, why did I come back in here?
Wait, do I even want to dig there? I don't think I do.
Where am I going? Okay, I need to go down here.
This might be a pretty smart strat. Oh, I'm level 31. I might not be a high enough level.
No, you're clearly a high enough level. Go do it.
Ooh.
Y'all sound like a married couple, and Speed is the man saying, drop it.
All I was saying is he was connecting Sylph as the long way. But the long way was going east
Steve,
of...
I understand now where the miscommunication's from. I was saying I have the bike too. I remember getting the bike inside of Silphco. So that means you had to have checked it too.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
Oh. Okay.
Makes more sense, huh? Doesn't it?
Ho ho. Now my dig will feel a lot better. Yeah, Gym Leader Matt. He just explained it. A case of just a little too late, but you understood, even though I didn't.
I actually didn't know if he thought I was talking. He calls that place Sylph Tower.
True. I do interchange that one a lot.
That's actually what I thought you were doing. I thought you were thinking of that place.
Well, on the bright side, you know, I now have more trainers of training than you.
I'm sure.
But unfortunately, that training was trash.
Dude, this Dodrio is a freaking beast.
What Dodrio? I have not seen a Dodrio yet.
I'm just doing some training, and this one trainer had a This one has one too. Are you kidding me? That's interesting. You know another reason Charizard was just leagues better than these other fire types? Swords Dance. Oh my god, I am struggling right now. I am really underleveled.
I appreciate you trying to make me feel better,
You're welcome.
but I'm not sure it's gonna work.
I'll go do this place. And, well, dude, why do I keep going here? Items. Yeah, don't worry about it, Shadow. It's all sorted. Yeah, you can change a man's turbo speed, but you can't change how he thinks.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe that's one of the reasons why I made better decisions. I had slightly more time.
I'm not sure that's exactly how that works.
But you argue that might have influenced a decision every now and again, maybe.
I don't know. Who knows?
The amount of time that I had to make the decision was slightly longer.
Because of the text speed?
Yes.
That makes sense. Why am I not using a repel?
The world may never know.
Oh, and John, my boyfriend does protect me a lot more than you think. He also knows I can fight back on my own. That's... sounds like mine quite a bit.
My ex broke up with me because of my turbo speed.
Darn.
Interesting.
This is an epidemic no one talks about. The lack of men with their turbo buttons being too slow. No one ever talks about this.
Oh, I just Gen 1 missed a body slam.
Darn, I guess you found it too, huh?
I guess you missed the part at the very beginning of the stream when I said I was going to check a lot of checks.
I know, I was kind of hoping you, wouldn't. You would have forgotten that.
I could definitely see how you could think that.
My whole bag is like 90% key items, and I haven't gone to a PC in a while.
Okay, Snorlaxes are starting to get really annoying. I am now running out of PP.
They do be like that.
That's right, you can't rest when I quick attack, sucker.
And Steve still has quick attack.
I knew quick attack still had some use.
I actually deleted it with body slam.
I deleted Swift with Body Slam.
Wait, we can learn Swift?
Apparently, someone didn't look at the moveset. There was only like 20 moves.
Hey.
How could you not see?
Says the guy who attempted Misty without Dig.
You mean succeeded Misty without Dig.
Took you 3 resets, dude. I beat her on the first try.
Okay, Marowak. Like, why do you hit like a truck?
Just
I mean, I
does.
understand why. It's just annoying that you hit like a truck. Are you... When was the last time I had problems with this first Pokemon of the team? I don't even know what the rest of the team has.
Body Slam's better anyway. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're paralyzed, Quick Attack can help. Because, like, it goes first. I knew it.
Boy, the lack of Swords Dance is really showing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's like, hey, you remember those battles that you were able to defeat with Charizard? Yeah, no thank you. You don't have Swords Dance or Slash. You're just not going to beat those Pokemon this time.
Alright. Alright, this is a night and day difference. Just being 4 levels higher for these guys.
Oh, I don't have that item? Okay, well, I guess we're going somewhere else then.
Bill? Bill's looking forward to seeing you.
There are a few options before Bill.
Bill says he doesn't want to see me today. He's mad, so he just wants to see you. Is it working?
Did it sound like it worked?
No. Because I knew it was not going to work. That TM might be worth considering, John. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, that hurts. I chose not to save before that guy, and he just crit me with Water Gun. That sucked.
Water Gun, you say?
Well, it was only one trainer back.
Does anybody know what Route 2... Oh. Okay.
Are you going to pull a Weeping Bell?
Oh, you know exactly what Route 2 is, huh?
Yeah. Well, technically, it was you, a Weeping Bell. For me, pulling a Mewtwo.
Well, I got the item I wanted from a different location, though, so I guess, you know, problem solved indirectly?
Suffering from success?
You could definitely say that. My screen turn. Okay, I have noticed a correlation with my, what do you call it? My fridge making a turning on and off noise and my monitor turning off.
Well, normally you're not supposed to put a refrigerator near a computer.
Well, they're on the same power line because of the whole thing, that whole debacle.
Yeah.
The whole power outlet off. So I haven't got a chance to rearrange the all the power yet. Guys, if this check isn't what I think it is, we are about to have some really annoying problems.
Everyone has birds. I have 4 birds. Do you actually have 4 birds?
Wow, rare candy. Nice.
That's what that guy gives. He gives a piece of candy. Must be Halloween.
Full restore. Nice. This place was worth it. HP up. Holy crap. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up all the items around here. They're all good.
I hate Snorlax.
Okay, well, they're not all good. There's an XXC apparently.
I knew Tail Whip would still have a use one day.
I'll get to your thing in a moment here, Jimly or Matt. I am just currently doing a lot of moving.
Dude, why would you disable dig? I was using that.
Okay, Gym Leader Matt, you're gonna be appalled. As someone with an electrical degree, you're gonna be appalled, and you're gonna be like, that makes a lot of sense. But you probably didn't hear the story of how I blew, I set a fire to well, I shouldn't say like a full blown fire, but definitely like a fire to my electrical outlet. And in hindsight, you know, all this makes sense on how stupid it was. But
Gotta
in
go
the
over here.
past, it was like, hey, it all worked. Why rock the boat? So I had in one electrical outlet, outside of like an extender, I had a refrigerator, a heater, and a water dispenser, all in one outlet. And then a whole bunch of other small things, but I don't think the small things actually did anything. Like a battery charger and whatnot. Oh, the router too, but I really don't think the router's much.
Didn't be, no. I think the refrigerator was definitely a lot.
Well, the thing is, heaters also require like their own whole dedicated outlet as well, because heaters and microwaves are like the two things in a whole household that suck more energy than anything, in my experience. Because if there's any time I blow a fuse, it is always the heater or the microwave.
Huh.
Although, to be fair, I haven't used a microwave in ages now. I use the what are they called?
Air fryer?
Yeah, I've been using an air fryer since. But anyways, so back to Little Fire. The cord that is behind the outlet, the coating on the cord was burnt, like all gone. The coating around the cord was gone, and there was a white singe above the outlet. So if it didn't start a fire, it definitely smoked and had to be the startings of a fire. And it was all at work too. So nobody would have been there to check.
That's one of the least efficient ways of surfing I've ever seen. Well, I know what I have to do.
You had to literally stop all the ghosts that were coming through and then release the mother?
Why are you just making up new things?
What? No, I was talking about tower. I was trying to make a really funny reference to the tower. Stop the ghosts and free the mother.
Oh, I get it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's exactly what I have to do. How did an Aerodactyl that low of a level survive my Ember? That's
because
impressive.
Ember's resisted.
But still, that's a huge level difference.
It's interesting. That Dragonite, which was born to paralyze me, didn't paralyze me. I know, crazy.
He must be one of
hard
the
concept to grasp.
He must be one of the special Dragonites.
Yeah, it didn't learn from the Dragonite school of Dragoniting.
What, do the Dragonairs go to middle school and the Dratinis are elementary, but they all learn the same thing? Just use Thunderwave and Wrap?
Thunderwave and Wrap. That is your strat. That is all you ever do. See, here's the thing. This stupid Dragonite was like, I'm better than you. You know what? I have another move that's not Wrap. It's called Slam, and I'm going to use that instead.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. My low PP is kind of becoming a bad asset.
I agree. I do have to heal more often than one would hope they would have to heal. Okay, thank God I was confused no more.
Oh yeah, not confused. Fuck, darn it. I was spamming A and I just used Dig on the next Pokemon, which was a flying type.
These things happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just use it on the next one too.
Shut up.
It does not matter if that next one is also another flying type. Just use it. It will hit eventually. Ow! Why does water guns still do so much damage at this point of the game?
Who knows? That is, interesting. Wonder if I have that item. Oh, wait, I already got that one. Why am I checking TM
Okay,
still?
I feel like this is like the 5th or so one of the HP ups I found.
Dude, I remember we looked it up. HP ups are the most common vitamin you find on the ground in this game. I think there were 6 HP ups, 4 proteins, 4 calcium, 4 carbos.
That doesn't make it any less infuriating.
Hey, don't you like extra HP?
Wait, didn't I already do this? Why in the world? Oh my god. I just did a whole bunch of surfing for no reason.
Hey, Steve, I just did a reverse Dragonite. I body slammed it and paralyzed it.
You taught it? Who its maker is?
Yeah, exactly. This is, what am I forgetting?
I think this guy belongs in Erica's gym.
Steve is gonna start fires across the country. Probably. You never know what he's gonna do.
That guy's in the wrong gym.
I'll check the computer here and see if I deposited it by mistake. Oh no, poison powder. Oh no, P word. You know what would have been real funny? If that P word outsped me, used conversion to turn into a fire type, and my body slam paralyzed it because it's no longer a normal type. That would have been funny.
My rare candy luck is better than my last run, but still not great. I've got 3.
I've got 5.
I actually forgot to check the entirety of Sylph. I went, like, directly to where you're supposed to go.
Well, that is a concern. What am I missing? Oh, I know. Wait. Oh, I know what I have to accomplish.
What if I told you that there were more things to do still?
I wouldn't believe you.
You thought I was joking when I said tower?
Yes.
Hmm.
What are you gonna do, tower?
That remains to be seen. I don't know if I've checked all the checks yet.
Tower. Stop the ghosts. Save the mother.
These are definitely things to consider.
I'm poisoned. Let me go heal up real quick.
That was interesting. That move I mimicked, it helped.
You're using Mimic today, I see.
I mean, you're gonna use it, so I don't understand why you're bringing it up.
If you say so. Rotating poison damage can happen from an electric type, according to Steve. What? Hold up. Something ain't adding up here.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything has added up since the beginning of time.
Wait a minute.
That's kind of how math works.
Don't tell me I did. Don't tell me I did a Mewtwo.
Even after you warned me not to do it?
Hold up. Let's see
You
if
literally
I actually
warned
did do
me
it.
this run not to forget it, and then you
Son of
forgot
a-
it yourself. That would be
son
very,
of a-
very funny.
Son of a bitch. I actually did pull off a Mewtwo. I forgot the
Guys.
sex Pokemon guy. I
Guys.
am losing this race.
He warned me.
I don't listen to my own advice.
You guide others to those.
The treasures you
what-
cannot
oh,
possess.
Yeah, that one. I can't believe that. I just blanked on that.
I cannot believe I just did that twice. It's always
just
that
watched
guy
that
too.
movie.
It's always that guy too. It's never the 12 guy. It's never another check. It's always the 6 guy.
I mean, to be fair, like, we had the T.
True.
So,
And I guess I just forgot
makes-
about it. Because usually I always check him if I'm running out of... If he's usually like my last check. But it just throws me off whenever I get the T. You know, You know what? I might just skip all the training.
Do I have only one Ninetales or a full team of Ninetales? It's just the one. In fact, a full team of Ninetales would be much, much worse. Because you wouldn't be able to...
Train.
The XP would be more spread evenly, and that would make things a lot harder.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Plus, everyone just likes the strategy of seeing how one Pokemon is able to deal with all of the problems that the game throws at you. And in a randomizer like this one, there are in fact more problems.
He said
They're
that
just
yesterday. I don't
they're-
think that's what Steve said, Shadow.
Like, the hardest matchup, I haven't really seen too many of them yet, but I can tell you the hardest matchup would be a Golem.
Actually, my worst matchup so far has been against Omastar. Basically just because they have withdraw. Or, yeah, they have withdraw, so if you try to use dig, it'll try and survive a hit and use a water move.
Makes sense.
Hey, speaking of the devil...
I know I'm doing way, way too much training.
And
Speed's probably already in Victory Road by now. But I'm hoping that my training will allow me to surpass them when we make it there.
I mean, there was that one run we did recently where it actually did. The difference between our runs was Victory Road training. I think it was Nidoking.
It was, yeah. That's also the difference of just not having a badge boost too.
True.
Like, even a bad badge boost. Because now that I really think about it, there was a move that Arcanine has that Ninetales doesn't, and it kind of makes a difference. Do you want to guess it before I tell you?
It's not Extreme Speed, because that's Gen 2.
It's non-damaging move.
Growl? No, wait, no, it doesn't learn Growl. I give up.
I think it's agility.
I don't know if Arcanine itself learns that. I think Growlithe can.
I swear, it's like level 55 or so.
You know what, John? I won't get that first move, but I will get that second move. 'Cause I think that move will be more helpful. If I can stop hitting myself in confusion. Which, of course I don't.
Obviously, I got to use the full restore on the wrong Pokemon. That makes perfect sense. Tradition and all that.
No, I didn't Gen 1 miss. I had a Sand Attack.
Sand attack, huh?
Ah, yes. On.
Okay, I was wrong. There are, in fact, bad matchups.
You don't say.
Cloister being one of them.
Oh my gosh, stop getting paralyzed. Finally, that fight took
Why
way
is
too
everything
long.
go so fast? We are playing on 4 times speed, which is the speed where it's not too fast and it's not slow. Like, it is the perfect speed for I'm trying to make all my decisions as fast as possible and finish the game as fast as possible without like turning everything on basically the most fastest speed possible. Plus, it's what the other people who play this game do. Sorry, the other people who also compete like with one single Pokemon, they also play at 4 times speed.
I used to, but I used to play like Gen 1 and 2 on 4 times, but when I started doing newer gens, 4 times just felt way too fast, so I lowered it to 3. But then I didn't like my speed being inconsistent, so I made everything 3, but I still do 4 times for the randomizers.
That was way closer than it needed to be, but I got the extra level, so that makes maybe a difference.
Yeah, Gym Leader Matt does do 3 times, yeah.
To be fair, I really wish that Scott would have established 3 times speed earlier on. I think 3 times is like the most like efficient, like not running into walls and whatnot.
Makes it easier to use the bike everywhere too.
Yeah. Like, you still run into walls and you miss 1-by-1 passageways at 4 times.
Yeah.
And nobody really does 4 times perfect. Whereas 3 time I feel is like one of the most efficient speeds to play at.
I think so, yeah. You also save on game time too from not bumping into walls. Go try 1 time, see how many bonks you get. I used to play on 1 time speed, because I used to speedrun this game quite a lot. Oh my god.
That was a crit. Interesting. That hurt. That hurt a lot.
Yeah, 1 times is way too slow for, like, when you do repetitive runs like this. That is way too slow. Especially with bad Pokemon.
Interesting. Oh, right. Okay. Well, maybe we can do it without.
I can't even play
Ooh,
1
that
times.
hurt.
My attention span too low. I can see that. But yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
Triple sweet.
If only it could have been a quad sweep. Sweet.
Quad sweet.
Why in the world did I do that? I just gave him the opportunity to use rest. That could have been so bad.
Imagine poor souls trying anything post Gen 5 on 1 tanks, literally spending like half their non-sleeping day. Especially with all the cutscenes, yeah.
Interesting. Arcanine is slightly more tanky than I expected.
I mean, I think Ninetales is like the harder hitter, but like takes more damage from stuff type of Pokemon. Last
I
cannon.
just missed it. Did that Clefable just metronome like self-destruct? Because my dig attacked the next Pokemon. If it did, thank you very much, Clefable. I've been there. I have done the random run, and it is not fun.
I lost this fight due to Growl.
It did self-destruct. Thank you, Paul, for
Critical
letting me
hit.
know.
Critical hit water gun. Ow.
Oh, I also got hit by the critical hit water gun. It did so much more damage than I was expecting.
Okay.
It's water gun after all.
This thing is 100% gonna definitely beat the over-under. Kinda shows you how much better this thing is than Arcanine.
You mean how much better the medium fast level up group is?
Same
I would
thing.
definitely not say that like it's all Arcanine.
So what? You think if Ninetales is in the slow level up group, Arcanine would be better?
I want to say that if they were in the slow level up group, it would be a lot closer.
I guess that's a good point. Ouch. Forgot to move my items around.
Okay, well, that surprisingly went
fans
well.
all over the place. What I tend to notice with like that, your attention just goes to like things you actually care about.
Hit, hit, hit.
You get hit with Sand Attack.
101.46.
I figured. Me pulling out Mewtwo was definitely not a good idea.
Fast speed for the win, guys.
Yeah, I don't think you won because of fast speed, dude.
Well, let's see how much of a difference this will go. What level are you?
Steve, 59.
Oh, that's the difference. I finished at 66.
I was trying
How many
to
rare
convince...
candies did you get?
5.
I had 7.
Did you
When I
say
said I had
earlier
3,
you
I had
found
3 on me. There were 4 in the PC.
I hate you. So you can
Well, you
kind of
know
get...
I deposit them.
Yeah, and I keep telling you how dumb of an idea that is.
No, I think it's one of the best ideas you could possibly do.
Dude, freaking Snorlax. No, I think I lost this for pulling a Mewtwo. What training did you do?
I did
Holy
Blaine,
crap,
Giovanni,
Sidra?
and Victory, and 3 trainers of Victory Road.
Blaine, Giovanni, and Victory Road, you say?
3 Victory Road trainers. I ran out of healing items.
Oh.
No, sorry. I ran out of PP.
I only did Blaine. That might have been a dumb idea.
You know what's really, really interesting? I'm curious if the bad Mount Moon having me... I think I was probably 2 levels higher than you exiting Mount Moon.
What
I'm
level were
curious
you
if
when
that
you
gave
beat
me better
Misty?
ranges and whatnot. Also, I had Swift, which
True.
maybe
What level
made a
were you?
difference.
Do you remember what level you were when you fought Misty?
24? No. No, I don't remember.
Because I was level 22 for that fight.
Oh, maybe I was 24. My first inkling was 24.
Maybe. You were able to consistently stay 2 levels higher. Because I tried to fight Blaine's trainer. Or, not. I tried to fight Koga's trainers. And, the Dodrio kept kicking my ass. So I'd actually leave. I actually left and did Tower first for some training and then came back.
Funny story about that. I went into Koga's gym, and then I immediately thought, "What are you doing?" Koga's trainers are like their mid 30s, and Koga himself is high 30s. I was level 31 at the time, so I decided
I was
I'm
20.
gonna go back.
I was only 30.
And I was gonna go back, and I was gonna complete the Erica training, or sorry, not training, but Erica, like her and the 2 Pokemon. And then I did Bill. So I did Bill and Erica and then went to Koga. Basically, I had no resets on Koga, and I lied to you. I had no resets on Misty.
So you
Oh, you
tell
had
me,
15 resets?
tell me,
Hold
did
on.
you have dig for Misty?
No, I didn't.
How did you? Well, I guess I mean, I still did her no resets. But was your jaw actually dropped when you said jaw drop, or are you just pretending to be shocked?
Oh, my jaw was in fact dropped because I was so stupid.
You could have made the fight easier by getting dig first.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
By the
skipping
way,
all that. I actually thought Ninetales would be just fine in the league, but clearly without Swords Dance, this thing is
I remembered.
not immune to anything really.
I remember how bad Arcanine is. Oh, whoa, you got Reflect over Mimic? Interesting.
Dang it. Oh, let me use a full restore on my HM user. I actually knew you grabbed Mimic. John suggested Mimic or Reflect. I actually decided to try and pull an interesting strat. Instead of Mimic, I wanted to get Reflect in case, like, it would help me reduce the amount of damage I take from, like, all the physical attacks. But
What was also interesting,
I've rarely ever used it.
So, you know how, like, sometimes it literally goes down to the last Pokemon on Red's team, and if you miss your move, you might have to start his team all over again?
Yeah.
I missed my final Fire Blast.
Did you
And he
lose?
went with Rapid instead of Sleep Powder.
Oh.
I know, crazy.
Yeah, me skipping... Actually, I'm not even sure me pulling a Mewtwo was what lost me this run. It was skipping all that training. It was not a good idea to do that.
You are 5 levels lower.
Yeah, that was not a good plan on my part.
And to be fair, I skipped too much training on Golduck. I probably could have made that easier, but also Venomoth could just not crit.
But that's the trap I fall into. Like, I think a lower level will be fine as long as I get the good luck. But if you were the higher level, if you were the higher level, like, the Venomoth crit may not have even mattered if you were a higher level. It wouldn't have killed you.
My first try, I made it to the last Pokemon on Lance's team, and then I did like 8 more tries, but it crit every single time, and I needed that HP to survive a hit from one of the other Pokemon.
Makes sense.
So, interesting fun fact about that Vaporeon that you're battling right now. I lost to it on try 1, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to find something to mimic on try 2. And I'm like, okay, first Pokemon, nothing to mimic here. Okay, the second Pokemon, there's nothing to mimic here. And then it was Vaporeon. I'm like, okay, well, we need to get Body Slam Paralysis because that's the only way to do it unless I want to try Smokescreen stats. And I got the Paralysis, and I got the fully paralyzed first try. Well, second try, technically.
You know, I'm just glad I'm just find it funny you have a did not finish right along with me, and we haven't even done Ditto yet.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna I'm not gonna put DNF on the leaderboard. I'm actually just gonna do another one offline.
Dude, this Vaporeon's awful.
Yeah, like how you did my like Rhydon and all of those. Mine will have bad times, so I don't feel bad for just doing a Golduck offline.
Well, I mean, it'll still count as a win for me, so that's all that matters.
Right. Like all those other ones are technically ties that I did without you.
Critical hit again. See, I
did Golduck last night, Paul. But for the second time in all of my randomizers, and by the way, we've done, actually, I'll just show you. Paul, take a look at this. This is our leaderboard. We're 70, I think, 4 Pokemon deep in a leaderboard. There's only 80 Pokemon if you count the 1 evolution of each line. So, it's the second time I've ever rage quit. Like, I got so angry with the RNG, I just quit. Like, got so angry, I just quit.
Usually, you wouldn't do a quit 8 resets in. Usually, it'd be like 30 or 40 resets.
Yeah, and it was... The Venomoth, like, just needed to not crit one time. And it was like 8 resets later, it crit one time every single time.
Dave, did you actually delete the Gold Duck stream?
Oh, I deleted the Gold Duck stream for both Twitch and YouTube, and I also deleted it from my video section. It doesn't exist. That run never happened. If you didn't see it live, it never happened.
I'm considering DNF. Oh, never mind. It took me like 10 resets. It took me 10 resets to get past harder. That thing. Well, the thing just would refuse to miss.
Well, the other thing is it's Hydro Pump. So, I mean, not only can you paralyze it, like, it can just straight up miss.
40 resets. I was here for like the 50 reset Tangela. Yeah, but you expect Tangela to be bad. And I suffered through that whole run, too. 110-24. Yeah, I played
Gym Leader
quite bad.
Oh, right. My description reset like a while ago. Now it only says like restream. It was the start, stop thing that reset my description. And the thing is, when I make the next video, I copy all the like everything from the previous video. I don't know how many of my previous streams the description is gone. I guess I have to go fix that.
350. Yeah, honestly, I just played this run horribly. I should not have skipped all that training, but then again, like, you were quite ahead of me for a while. Like, was it me, like, struggling to find where the secret key was? Or, I don't know, maybe. Like, something put you ahead. Did you do mid-game training?
I just told you I did, mid-game? No, I spaced my training out. I think that's the difference. I heard you say that Koga was hard. That's probably it.
It wasn't Koga himself, it was his gym trainers.
Okay, well, I didn't have a problem with them because like I said, I went and did Erica and then I did Nugget Bridge. In between.
Honestly, I think I just didn't do a good job with where to do training. Like, I struggled with parts I shouldn't have struggled with.
Yeah, I also struggle with training. The thing is, every time I get into a situation where I know my opponents are gonna be like 5 levels higher than me, I always bring up the advice that you told me in Crystal, to like do the checks that are at your level if you can. Like, try the lowest level checks, because they're still checks. You're probably still gonna have to do them, but the training along the way might make the later checks easier. And it helps a lot more in Crystal too.
That
like
that advice is mostly for Crystal, but I think in this game, like there has been one check I would go do, like if I was too low of a level, I would just do the tower. Like I've done tower a lot in these runs.
It likes giving us both the SS ticket and the rail pass a lot. And for most people, they're like, oh, so you can't do the rest of Johto. You have to do Kanto. But the thing is, if you have both of those, then you rail into Kanto, then you just go ahead and Aqua out of Johto back into Johto, and you can go ahead and do like the tower and Ekritique, Kimono Girls, all that good stuff. And those Pokemon are like level 20s, which are more your speed, and you have to do them anyways.
Yeah. Well,
and I've been asking myself that question this run. I saw that I had not beaten Erica, and then I saw that I had done basically all of the checks, and I still didn't have card key. So then I did Nugget Bridge, and I got card key.
Oh, so you getting card key was the first try. I went back and checked Super Rod. I checked the old Amber.
Actually, I think he gave like the teeth.
Bill gave. Oh yeah, the Safari. The old Amber guy was gold teeth, but I don't remember what that guy gave. I don't think it was anything.
Oh, maybe it was card key.
No, Bill was card key. I remember that for a fact.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That could also have something to do with it. You just thought to check Bill before I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyway, do you want to do your outro first?
All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys again tomorrow, where we will be playing one of the 2 polls that are both on my stream and or my community page and Speed's community page. So make sure you go ahead and vote on those, so you get to decide the Pokemon. Make sure you also comment on the nickname, because I choose between the nickname selections, and I think not today. Today there were 5 choices, but yesterday and the previous day there was no choices at all, and I got to pick the nickname. And I always go with what people tell me. So if there's one choice, guess what? You just got your nickname, and you got your nickname on the whole video. But anyways, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a nice night. Bye.
Okay, everyone, I will see you tomorrow for those 2 runs. Why don't we check out and see what they are? Let's see. It looks like Ninetales in the lead, but we just did Ninetales, so we're probably going to do Electrode for Steve's poll. Let's see what we're doing for mine.
Right. If we've already done it this week,
Rapidash.
especially, then it goes to the 2nd place.
Yeah. Rapidash. All right. So even though we didn't do Ponyta, at least we get to do a better Ponyta.
With Stomp.
Yes, with Stomp. Anyway, I will see you all later. Bye.